Eamonn Holmes has criticized the reported restrictions on the panelists and professional dancers on the BBC's popular ballroom competition. Strictly Come Dancing performers Nadia Bychkova, Giovanni Pernis and Kai Widrington may be in the red with the BBC after agreeing to dance at Strictly theme parties. Their appearances could land them in trouble as they are not officially affiliated with the series, but Eamonn Holmes of GB News doesn't think the regulations are fair on the dancers. Eamonn has slammed the BBC's rules which restrict Strictly professionals making paid appearances outside of the ballroom series. Donaghy's is currently advertising 3-night resort breaks at Alton Towers and Celtic Manor featuring performances from the ballroom stars. However, their booking flouts BBC regulations which state talent shouldn't appear at events which mimic their roles on screen. The GB News presenter was baffled by the rules when he caught wind of the story on Monday morning. "Then there's these stupid rules, there's a story in The Sun today. The headline is, 'Strictly Against the Rules,'" he said. Discussing the papers at the start of the week, GB News hosts Eamonn and Ellie Costello commented on contestant Helen Skelton's tap dancing experience, which could give her a leg up in the competition. Although Helen could be said to have an unfair advantage, Eamonn was more concerned with the disadvantages which could come from limiting Strictly stars' appearances outside of the show. He continued, "Basically, if you're a dancer, if you're a judge, and obviously that's what you do for a living, and you're asked to appear on a cruise ship or a hotel, or whatever, with some sort of demonstration, the BB are saying these are against our rules and you can't really do that." Official BBC rules state, actors and artists who perform in BBC output should not appear in promotional work, including advertisements, in a way which mimics or replicates their on-air roles for the BBC. However, Eamonn didn't think it was fair to limit the potential for extra income in addition to their relatively low pay for their official appearances. "Well, you sort of think, well, look, I'm a dancer. That's what I do," he explained. "They get paid comparatively little to do what they do on Strictly, and that's how they make their money." Alluding to the recent strikes of the summer, he joked, "That's why I think they should have a union, they should have a dancers' union." Donaghy's £500 breaks promises, up close and personal, performances from Strictly stars and are not associated with the BBC, despite featuring Strictly's iconic glitter ball and purple branding. Former pro and current judge could also be in breach after agreeing to appear with Erin Broag. Pros Amy Dowden, Gorka Marquez and Karen Hauer are also booked, as well as It Takes Two host Jeanette Manrara and her ex-Strictly pro husband Algis Shkoryanech. Sources said via The Sun, as a publicly funded corporation, the BBC has to be careful with its commercial guidelines, but there is a clear gray area when it comes to performers. The dancers being booked to perform at private events isn't the same thing as them mimicking a scene for an advert.